What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more content. What did you expect? We're back with some Project Zomboid, and here, in this series, we find out how we die. I feel like, not to jinx things, but I feel like things are going pretty well this run so far. I'm pretty happy with our loot. I'm pretty happy with our gear. We have a full condition guitar, and we should have one more somewhere else. We did break the first one we have, but finding 3 off bat is a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. I'm not going to stay outside for long because we have our show soon. I just kind of want to check the surrounding areas, get a refresher of where the dangers are at. We're no longer bored now that we're outside, but we are a little drowsy and sad. We do have these two over here, so I think I'm gonna take them out real quick. Just doing some cleanup. I'm not gonna start messing with this group yet, just because I want to make sure that we make it in time for the show. Try and get one of their attention. There we go. We got both. That's fine. Make sure we don't start the day off with any misses. So let's go ahead and stand over her, knock her on the ground. And knock her on the ground again. Alright. Daily routine. Checklist. Marked. We killed our first zombies. Back in the flow of things. Alright, so for the most part, we looted these 3 houses. I wouldn't mind trying to break some of the stuff down in the house across the street. It is a little dangerous because I believe there are zombies on this backside, so I'm gonna try and check this out real quick just to see what behind this house is looking like. It's not looking too bad. We do have 2 back here, but we might start trying to break some of the furniture down in this house so we can start boarding up our windows. That's going to be pretty important, especially if zombies are going to keep moving around. We want to do that before the helicopter event starts up. We didn't quite level up in carpentry, but I don't think it's really worth finishing the rest because we're basically guaranteed another show here soon. However, we don't have any other books that we can read at the moment. We could work out, but I'm a little nervous about making myself sore for tomorrow's activities. You know what? Let's just do it. We're gonna exercise. We're gonna do squats for 20 minutes. Now we do have to take off our backpack for this, and unequip our bass guitar. But we'll start getting some workout in. This should help with our strength and fitness skills. Our legs are gonna be sore tomorrow, most likely. However, I'd rather be sore in the legs than in the arms, because the arms we need to push zombies down. The legs are probably gonna affect our speed a little bit. But tomorrow we don't really plan on putting ourselves in any dangerous situations. It seems as if we did not get a skill show. Just a little bit annoying. We have to take off our fanny pack as well when we work out. Equip you in both hands. We could cook some food while we're waiting. We got stale chicken, we got some veggies, we do have fries in here. Stir fry, stew. let's do some stew. We have the chicken. We want to start cooking this because it's stale. And I'm hoping once we put it in here, the staleness of it will go away. We'll do some peas. Looks like we still have stuff that isn't frozen in the freezer. Because that shrimp is not in the fridge. Let's do some tomato paste. Pepper and salt. See if we can get our cooking up to level 2. We won't get it with this meal alone, but we'll make some progress towards it. Okay, I want you in the fridge. And then we're just gonna eat some french fries. We are very tired, but I feel like it's pretty early to go to sleep. So let's just get our tools ready. We have a garden saw. We need a screwdriver. And we need one of these hammers. Put those in our bag. That should allow us to take down any furniture we need for our planks. We might as well go ahead and finish our carpentry book, or at least get close to finishing it. Read as much as we can before the end of the night, because we are going to be working on our carpentry tomorrow. Now, if we get a carpentry show first thing in the morning tomorrow, obviously it's not going to be worth too much. We might get a little extra experience from the TV shows. That's still something I need to look up on my own. But it should help us gain some XP, even if it is 12.5 points when we start breaking things down. I think we're safe enough to fast forward. We'll keep an eye on the front door, see if anybody pops up. We'll probably read up until 20:30. And then head to bed. Make sure our alarm is set. We're about 3/4 of the way with this book. And let's go to sleep. Prayers for a safe night. Alright, we woke up at 5:30. We did forget to wash ourselves. So let's make sure we're doing that before more sadness kicks in. We're just a little agitated, so it's not a huge deal. Wash all clothing, and then we'll get ready for the show. Go across the street, probably search the back to make sure no zombies disturb us while we're trying to gather our planks and nails. Then start boarding up our house. Once 6 o'clock hits, we're gonna end washing if we're not done yet. There we go. Perfect timing. The caramel flan latte. Sit on ground. Go ahead and read our book. See what we learned today. The cook show. Okay, that works. We'll take it. Should get our cooking up to level 2 pretty easily. We only need a half a level. A BLT. It's God's gift to bread. I think BLTs are pretty self-explanatory. You just get toasted bread, cook up some bacon, chop up some lettuce, slice some tomatoes, and then I like mayo on mine. As a kid, I hated tomato and lettuce, so I would have a bacon and mayo sandwich on toast. I still thought it was good. Now I'm a lot more open to lettuce and tomato. Tomatoes still to me. Lettuce, I've grown to like lettuce. Still not a huge salad person though. Just straight lettuce, but like on a burger or a roast beef and Swiss sandwich. Fire. So good. But enough about food. Let's go ahead and check the outside. We'll check the back of our house first. See if that group up north moved. It does look like at least one's getting a little bit closer. We got this one right here. But we'll leave her alone for the minute. And let's go behind this house. See how this is looking. Depending on where these two zombies are at, we might clear them real quick. Looks like they move further down this way. So we should be pretty safe. We want to take down those curtains as well. Alright, this window is broken open, so I'm just going to go ahead and close that door. We are going to remove these curtains so we can put them on our own house. Crossword, we'll take a sheet of paper. We can just drop you on the floor. Make sure we take these curtains as well. And we'll go ahead and start breaking some stuff down. Try and level up our carpentry further. And then we can start reading carpentry too. I don't remember if we had cooking too, which is also something we can read. And as you guys can see, we have exercise fatigue on our thighs and shins. So our legs are sore from working out yesterday. I am a little nervous to try and fast forward these, but if not, it's just gonna take forever. So we're gonna risk it. The risky game we're playing. We're gonna do it. And there is carpentry too. So we're not gonna get very many skill points for breaking things down at the moment, now that we hit level 2. So it'll be important for us to start reading that carpentry book. So we might just get a couple planks for the moment. 3 might be good, and I might be content with that. And then put this in both hands, because we can't put it on our back, so we can't like easily take it out or nothing. Those zombies did not move over. Back of our house still looks pretty good. First priority is definitely going to be our bedroom window. How many nails did we get from that? Only 3. We'll have to check if we have any nails in that backpack or our closet. If not, that's something else we're gonna have to find. Because for right now, that is the only plank we can put up. Nails. Do we have you? We do. We have a box of nails. Go ahead and open that bad boy up. Let's get 1 plank on our front window. We'll get 1 plank on our side window. And do we only have the 3 windows? We have 1 more. We have 2 in the back. I think I'd rather prioritize the one in the back. Don't know where this zombie went. I don't think it was that one. No, it was that one. So they're starting to go in the trees a bit. This is on our back bedroom. And that is going to be all the planks we have. So there's 2 windows. This one's to the bathroom, which is where we do not have a door. And this one's to the kitchen. But we do have one on our front, and we do have one on our bedroom. I feel like are 2 of the most important spots to put it. We're gonna hold off on breaking anything else down at the moment. Because I'd rather get started on that Carpentry 2 book. We have a curtain on here, but I'd like to turn off this light. Turn off. I kind of like being able to see out this window and check on our car. We don't need 2 open windows here. Let's close these curtains. We have curtains on our bedroom, and I'd kind of like to leave this open so we can check what's going on in the backyard from a safe point. Go ahead and keep that door closed, though. Alright, where's this Carpentry 2 book? I'd like to start reading you. We can go ahead and put the sheet away. Don't think we're going to use this other one. And then we have to be back by noon. We need to equip our guitar again. I think for the time being, we're just going to be doing some looting and clearing. Read those magazines. Don't need Carpentry 1 anymore. And I think we're going to keep going down this road. Go ahead and clear this road out. 2 zombies down here, and then we haven't touched this house yet. So let's go ahead and loot all of the houses on our block. Feel like that's a pretty good priority. Try and get this one's attention. How do you not see us? You decide to see us at the same time. Because why would it not work like that? Why would it not? Alright, nothing on you. At least they're going down nice and easy. How are our boots doing? They're getting pretty low. Protection. Still full on both feet, though. Alright, we got one down here. See a couple in the back of the house. Nothing in the mailbox. Scrapped. Metal. How to use generators already read. Nothing in the garbage cans. Let's clear this one first. Getting a little hungry. But we have to be back in an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know how many are back there, so I'd rather not get too distracted with trying to take all them out. Alright, we do have an open field over here. So is this like towards the edge of town? There's a duffel bag, but we have a hiking bag. And that's a lot in there. How much of our map can we see? Not much, but I definitely feel like we're towards the edge of town on the west side. Can we get some of your attention? 3 should be okay. Field's looking pretty clear, which is nice. If for some reason we can't get that car going and we hit the helicopter event, but always try and take off in the field. Definitely dangerous. Try and do something like that, but not a huge fan of how this is starting. There we go. I would have really liked to get you down. Alright. 2 we should be able to handle without our weapon. As long as we got one of them down. Alright, nobody behind us. Where's that duffel bag? Right here. You don't have anything in it. Hiking bag is definitely better. Has an 80 encumbrance reduction. Takes away 80% of that weight. So if something's 1 pound, it's now 0.2. Which is a pretty big deal when trying to loot up. Have we ever checked this van? I think we've been getting so distracted that we've never checked it. We must have checked it. We have a metal pipe and the doors are locked, right? Yes. Do you have gas? We'll head inside after we check this. You do not have gas, but you are a very good conditioned car. I'm sure we said that trunk held a little more than our truck did in the last run. So yeah, that's pretty decent. I'd like to avoid breaking out those windows to try and get in that car. I don't think that's gonna necessarily be possible though. We have another ad for medical care. Woodcraft. So we're getting some carpentry while we read our carpentry book. Advanced carpentry. Probably teaching us how to make a bed, since he broke his last week. Must have been jumping on it. The only explanation. Only explanation. They said the test drive on the bed can wait. Inappropriate, honestly. And to think that I thought this was a kid's game is probably not. Probably not a kid's game at all. Woodcraft. Alright, that's gonna be it for the show today. Is there anything we want to eat, or do we want to start munching on that stew? Let's go ahead and drink a quarter of the stew for now. Should help with our unhappiness as well. They cured it. Perfect. Put you back in the fridge. We're still a little peckish, but that's alright. We'll be good until our evening show. Let's keep on heading down this way. I feel like these are some decent groups over here, and they're not too far from our house. Only read 19 pages. So we need to get that carpentry book going. Alright, we got at least 6 in this group. Let's see if we can draw some attention. Got at least 1 over here. Somebody see me, but preferably not everybody at once. That would be great. 2 over there, 2 in the field. Okay, not looking too bad. Nice and easy. That was a pretty loud noise. Sounded like it came from over that way. So all of those zombies are now shifting over. We have this one who popped her head. So I'm a little worried about zombies coming from this way now. Kind of sounds like it came from maybe that way. Somewhere on our left side. It definitely came from that way. I don't know if it was more western or southern. So let's just make sure we're not having any problems by our home. Hoping the sound wasn't or didn't reach far enough to cause any problems, but we do have this small group over here. And they're rather close, so I'd like to take these guys out. Alright, we got one's attention. As long as we can take him out before these two get close to us, we should be good without using our weapon. Perfect. Now the other two are gonna come our way. There we go. Wait for you to get back up. Stand over this guy. Finish him. And we'll make sure you stay on the ground. Nothing on any of them. These guys are moving a little closer to our house, so I'd feel much safer if we took them out real quick. Looks like only two for the moment. I'm hoping no one came out of the trees. Alright, you're down. You're down. One stomp. And two stomp. Right foot. Alright, we have one on the edge of the tree line. Clear this one out. Not seeing any really close to the tree line. Which is good. I mean, it could be bad for the future. Because if they went towards the water... Oh, these cats. Love to fight. Can't be having that. Not on my watch. They're supposed to have brotherly love. Instead, they act like younger siblings. Alright, let's check the right side of this house. We do have two over here. I wouldn't mind clearing this field. Because if we ever get into a pinch, it'd be nice to have all this area to run through. And then we'll go back down and try and check this house. We are getting a little exerted already. I'm sure us being sore and working out yesterday has not helped that. So we might sit here and take a break for a second. Still got about 3 hours until our show. How's the rest of this looking? Two more down there. That's a decent sized group. Oh, we can drink from the ground. Because it's wet. That's interesting. I guess if we're ever in a bind for our water, we do need to fill it up next time we're home. Apparently we can just drink from the grass and the puddles on the ground. Probably not very healthy for us. Probably actually pretty dangerous. But sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Not much you can do. You just gotta do it. Alright, checking the map. Exploring more towards the west. Houston, leave him alone. Leave him alone. See if we can draw a couple over here. Did we just draw like 5 of them, dude? Dude, you so for real. I think it's only the 3. We're probably gonna have to use our weapon here. We're already getting tired. 3:30 in the afternoon. How are you tired? Use our weapon. Play it safe. Alright, you're down. You're down. I don't want to risk another hit, just in case we get caught in an animation. I just need one of you guys to get finished off. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. 3 from that group are down. I do see this one. I'm hoping we can try and get his attention. Alright, the whisper works. The whisper works. So, if you press the Q key while you're standing, you'll yell. If you press the Q key while crouching, you'll whisper. Which sometimes can be a very handy tool. I don't know if whispering got that guy's attention as well. He seemed to stop right where we whispered at. And I'm not exactly sure what the range on the whisper is, which is what makes me nervous about it. I wasn't sure if they saw us. Go ahead and grab your attention. We're getting a little winded, so we might have to pop another squad on the ground here soon. So this is going to be harder and harder to take out these zombies the more tired we get. As you can see, we can't push this guy down for the life of us. Now it's probably going to take 4 stomps. That's my prediction. Wow, I'm so good. I'm like a professional. I won't go that far because we saw what happened last run. But that prediction was pretty accurate, y'all. Give credit where it's due. We have at least 4 more in this area. This house is looking pretty clear, but it's just right over this tree line where we're gonna find a second group right here. I don't think it's quite safe to loot that house. I'd like to clear out this tree line first, and then we'll go ahead and loot that house up. That'll clear out the block for us. And then we'll have to start looking in new areas, which we might go down the street where the burnt house is, or we might try and hit up the school and go back to where we spawned. Rest for a few more minutes. Our exertion is gone, but the longer we rest, the longer it should take for it to come back. Honestly, we could read while we're doing this. I don't know why we don't do that more often. Multitasking. Habit stacking. This is the best way to play this game. Play this game like you need to get as much done as soon as possible in a safe manner. And you should do alright. It's just finding a balance between doing what's necessary and that impulsiveness of greed. If you find that balance, you'll be pretty set on this game. You'll do pretty well. Don't get over cocky. Don't get over eager. I think that's what we did with Louisville. And we paid for it. We paid the iron price. We paid the price of Heath and nail and death. Price of death. We are getting rather tired. How's our muscle fatigue doing? It's gone. Kinda hoping, yes, we did draw him. Did we draw any more? We drew 2 of them. That's perfect. I think after we take these 2 out, we are going to go back home. Read our book until the show starts. Eat some food. And get ready for bedtime. This only works if you go down. I'm scared of having my back to that group. Didn't want them to get aggro due to the noise that we're making. Yeah, I think our guy's a little too tired for this. Let's go ahead and read this Louisville map. I think that's a different section that we had before. Go ahead and put you away. No point in holding on to all the maps like we did last time. If we have any annotated maps, we'll hold on to those and keep those. Everything else is just gonna appear on our big map anyways. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, let us not miss our show. Let's do some sprinting. Level that up a bit. Should be safe enough to get home. To where we're not drawing any attention to ourselves. Go ahead and pop a squat. And read some more of this carpentry book. And see what we learn this evening. This is another healthcare ad. Healthcare, I don't think really matters anymore. We're in a zombie apocalypse. You can't save us. You can't help us. A 0.5 multiplier. This is teaching us foraging. I will take it. That was a very quick show. Let's just go ahead and fast forward. We'll eat right before we go to bed. Pause that though. First we need to fill our empty water bottle. And we need to wash ourselves before we get anxious. Wash all clothing. Then we'll pop a squat and read some more. Until probably 20:30 again. Anxiety is just starting to kick in, so perfect timing on washing ourselves. Sit on the ground, read the book, fast forward till 20:30, grab a bite to eat, and go to sleep for the night. Not too bad so far. A decent episode for us. Knock on wood that the last 20 minutes goes okay too. Alright, 20:30 is hit. 72 out of 260 pages. We're making pretty good progress. Go ahead and drink another quarter of this soup. We never cooked our soup. I just realized that. Thankfully, we didn't need to because we used the cooked stale chicken. Yeah, I just realized that we never cooked that. That's pretty important. Pretty important. We're just eating cold soup. Alright, we can set our alarm when we're asleep. It's actually really nice, even though we woke up 10 minutes prior. I would like to cook something else. Keep leveling up this skill of ours. But maybe we should wait. I just want to use this stale chicken, really. Why is the shrimp not freezing? Fresh uncooked. Do we have shrimp in our cabinet? Where is the shrimp at? It says fresh uncooked, but it's not labeled as frozen. That one's frozen. Am I tweaking? What's going on? Alright, cook show. Sit on the ground, read our book. We'll finish cooking this in a minute. I think leveling up our carpentry is going to be the most important early game. Mechanics is pretty important as well. But carpentry helps us with base building, so if we ever want to start getting walls and stuff down to help protect our house, we can do so. What day are we on? We're about to be on day 5. Or, I mean, in 3 hours, this will be day 5. Like, 5 full days we've survived. So this is day 5 that we're currently on. So helicopter event should happen in a couple days. Cooking. Let's just use all this stale chicken if we can. Go ahead and use some butter. Tomato paste. Salt and pepper. Some dried split peas. And that is going to be a full soup. We'll make sure that we cook this one. And we'll read our book as we wait. That's another good thing about cooking. It gives us more time to read. And we are a third done with this book. 84 out of 260. So close to a third. And then we'll just go ahead and cook these 2 meals for now. I would like to start reading our level 2 cookbook as well, so I want to try and read this book as quick as possible. But we also need to try and find a gas can. And then hit up the gas station. So gas can's kind of a priority like it was last time. But I don't think there's really a point in going towards the gas station until we get that gas can. And the gas station is going to be farther than it was last time. And since we don't have a car with gas, we're going to have to go on foot, which can be pretty dangerous. So it gives more hunger now that we cooked it, but does it just give more hunger because it's warm? Like after that cools off? Let's try and remember that that was at 106. We do need to eat. I just want to do a quick scan of our house real quick. We're looking okay. I hadn't checked yet this morning, so I was getting a little anxious. Soup. Drink a quarter of our old one. should put us back down to peckish, I believe. And we'll put you back away. We are going to do some zombie clearing. These houses do not have garages down here. So we're probably gonna have to rely on closets to give us gas cans, which is not super ideal for us. I think they're much more likely to spawn in sheds. Alright, she saw us, which is perfect. I swear I saw this window yesterday when we were fighting zombies and it looked broken. Then I was like, I don't remember that being broken before. So how did somebody get in there? And I was like, it must have been the gunshot. Turns out this character has hallucinations as well. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one with hallucinations. Alright, doesn't look like any's on this side of the house coming towards us. Knock you down. Knock you down. Alright, 2 more gone from over there. We do have matches. I don't think we really need those yet. Any on the back of the house? You have at least 1. And then we'll see if we can get in the house. Pray for no house alarms. We've already had 2 this run, and we haven't looted that very many houses. A bunch of stuff on the table. There's soup on the counter. All that stuff would be nice. I'm sure it's stale at this point. I'd like to check this corner. Alright, doors are locked. Please don't have an alarm. That window's locked. Alright. Think we're in the clear for the alarm. Ah, the pot of stew's already rotten, dude. That's tough. All this meat, rotten. These poor people, though, they got attacked while they were having dinner. Couldn't even finish their dinner. Horrible. Knock on these doors. We'll take the books. Don't think we have metalworking. We would have read it by now. We have an eraser. Another book. We need forging level 1. Just a long dress in there. Go ahead and hit that light switch. Hit this light switch. I'm hoping that's a closet. We have a cooking pot. I think we already have a roast pan, but we'll take it in case we don't. Meat patty in the oven. Rotten. And the fridge. Decent amount of stuff in the freezer, at least. I don't think we've unlocked that door yet. Make sure we're knocking on all the doors. Don't need to get surprised. Alright, this is a laundry room. A toolbox. Doesn't look like it has anything in it, though. Alright, this is the closet. Of course, it doesn't even have a shelf in it. Another guitar. A rifle. We have so many guns at this point, it's kind of ridiculous. A gun case. A baseball bat is huge. That's another really nice weapon. 3 boxes of shotgun shells. Let's go ahead and just attach you on our back for now. Then we have the bathroom. Let's like we just have antibiotics, but we'll take it. Never know when we might get an infection that doesn't include zombification. And that is that house looted. So every house on this block, or at least on this street, has been looted. So that's good news. We still have 2 hours until our show. I don't think we're going to keep heading west. I think we might go either north and clear out this road or head towards the school. Let's put our food away first. All this stuff can go in the freezer. Weapons are going in here, even though our weapon drawer is full. We have curtains in this room. Just go ahead and turn on the light for now. A rifle, and then we also have the shotgun on our back that we need to put down. And 2 more boxes of shotgun shells. But we are actually out of space. The pants can go, the long sleeve t-shirt can go, tank top, underwear, the bra, the stockings, shell suit, trousers. Want the boots. This leather jacket is damaged. That should be all of our weapons. Alright, and here we did not have a roasting pan. So that pancake mix, white wine, marinara, pepper, oats I believe we can cook with. This is meds. And then for these 2 cooking pots, I think for the time being, we're just gonna put those for water storage. Metalworking, foraging, books, magazines, all in here. Antibiotics and the meds. Oven mitt can go, plastic cutting board can go, spatula, kitchen tongs. Keep the baking tray in there for now. Everything else can go in the trash can. Oops. Alrighty, perfect. Inventory is empty now, except for our cooking pots, which will fill up with water. Eat a quick snack or a meal. We need to eat lunch. Let's fill everything. Water bottle's already under half, so that runs out of water pretty quick. And then stored water we are putting with the canned goods. These are 3 pounds each. That's a lot. But it should hold a good amount of water too. Alright, all that's done. We'll sit down, read our carpentry book, wait for the show to come on, and then we'll go ahead and eat after the show. See what we learn this midday. Carpentry. A table with a drawer in it. How's our carpentry skill doing? Oh, it's almost at level 3. We have a multiplier of 2. Pretty close. We've never just kind of sat down and looked at our crafting system. Carpentry. Portable shelves. But we need at least carpentry level 3. We could build a drawer, doorknob, plank, and nails. But I'm just thinking, like, if we're serious about this being our safe house for a while, I think we might need more storage. We can make mattresses, mortar and pestle. We can make a bunch of spears. Tent kit, we need stake, sturdy sticks, and tart. We could put like scissors on sticks and make spears. I don't think we're in desperation of stuff like that yet. Gather gunpowder from ammo. Insert battery into a rubber duck. What does that do? Make Molotovs? I think that would be fun. Using some Molotovs. I feel like that would be dangerous though. Making a prepper vest with bags. We need prepper vest and prepper bags. I have no idea how we get that. Electrical, this is all of our timers and stuff. Disinfecting things. How we'll level up our first aid. Engineering, all we know how to make is a smoke bomb. And there are such things as cold packs. I remember I was talking about that a few episodes ago on our old character. When we were considering our trip to Louisville and what we were going to do with our fresh food. I wasn't sure if there was a way to keep things cold. So I don't know if those work or not. But alrighty, we've been reading for a little while. Let's go ahead and eat some food. Go ahead and finish off this soup that has not been cooked. This did stay at 106 for hunger. Is there anything else we want to bring out? We'll probably bring out some of these vegetables. Put that in the fridge. Give us something else to cook with. And then the cooking pot can be filled with water. Put back in storage. And I think we can head back out. Our guy's still hungry, so maybe we'll just eat this yogurt real quick. Alright, just peckish now. And then we kind of gotta decide where we want to go next. There are 3 zombies in front of this house, which is rather close to us. So it's a good priority to take these guys out real quick. Draw one at a time. I wouldn't mind clearing up north though, honestly. Just to kind of stop zombies from coming from that way. Towards our house. I wouldn't mind getting into the school either. Should find some nice books in there. It should have a library. Then we'll be set on our books. Not that we need more things to read at the moment. We have plenty of things to read, but doesn't hurt to have them. Never know when we might want to level up something different real quick. Alright, zombie in front of that door. I believe that's the house we started in. We'll loot these houses soon. Just want to clear out some zombies first. Got a group of 4 over here. I'm not seeing any in the field, which is good news. Alright, we drew their attention. 1 at a time until there's only 2 left, if possible. 2 at a time is doable. 3, I'm not a huge fan of with the guitar. And anything more than 3, I don't really know how that would go. Now, these guys are all very close to each other. Kinda wanna wait for them to turn. They'll do it eventually. Gotta be patient. There we go. Patience. Patience is how we survive. Along with very many other things. Patience is key. Alright, should be safe enough to take both of these guys out. Alright, got her to stay on the ground. Just a butter knife on them. They did break these windows down. There's a couple up north. Couple behind that shed I saw. One in those trees. Just move down this road for the time being. They broke this door down. So that house could be crowded. All these windows are broken. That's where the house alarm was, though. Surprised this area isn't a lot more busy. This is the store, if we can get into here. And where we saw quite a few cars. We see at least one here. Is it just the one, though? If we could get access to this store, though, it'd be amazing. Two of the windows are broken. Hey, dude. And again at 3:20, we're tired. Why are we getting tired so fast? 2 empty bottles. A dirty bandage we could clean. And another empty bottle. I don't think we really have any bandages. And I'm surprised at how clear this area is. The trunk's locked. This trunk is just empty. This car is unlocked. Annotated map. Walkie-talkie. Thought I heard somebody. That scared me. There's no key. But alcohol wipes. Orange Ridge map. Go take that to disassemble. How is the condition? You look like a pristine car. Do you have gas? You do not. None of these cars ever have gas. Quite frustrating. This car is unlocked. No key. We can't unlock the trunk, though. Actually, this trunk was unlocked. We need to unlock the other trunk. But let's see if this car has gas. You do not have gas. One of you have a gas can. Maybe this one in the trunk? Can we get lucky? No, we can't. Dead rabbit. Fresh, uncooked. Cook to remove happiness malice? What does that mean? It's still fresh, so we'll take it. We do have some zombies in the window. She's gonna try and break that down. I wouldn't mind trying to make it home real quick. See if it's safe enough to sprint. Alright, he's gonna see us. That's a decent group right there. Going to crouch. Wait for this zombie to come through. But I just really want to look at this rabbit. As I've said before, I've never done any trapping in this game or anything. So animals like that, like, do we have to skin it? Can we just cook it? I want to check it out before it starts rotting. And then, knowing that we have a pretty clear path back to the store, we'll definitely end up hitting that soon here. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. We're going to put you in the fridge. We're going to see what we can do with you. Butcher rabbit. And that's how we get rabbit meat. So let's do that. You have 47 hunger. And now I assume you just act like chicken and stuff? Yes, we can start putting you into the stir fries and everything. Cool. We need to pop a squat. We need to start reading. Get ready for our show. We're already exerted. We're tired. So we're probably going to wait until tomorrow to hit up that store. But that store should be pretty good for us. We are going to go ahead and end the episode here. But now you guys know what the game plan is for tomorrow's episode. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.